Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III as we are playing with Emperor Adam of Britannia. So you'll notice here on the big map that there's been a lot of countries that have broken up by quite a bit, particularly here in the Middle East. India looks like it's broken up a little bit more than it was before as well, and same thing that I'm seeing here in North Africa. Not really seeing that as much in Europe with the exception of this area here, of course. So part of France, southern Germany, and Italy. So before we get started in the rest of the episode here, guys, there's one thing I'd like to ask you guys about, and that is the historical lectures or discussions, whatever you want to call them, that we've been doing in this series. I've had some people complaining about them, and thus I wanted to know what everybody's opinion was, since, you know, I know just like a dozen comments doesn't represent the majority, but, you know, I don't know how many people feel the same way and just aren't saying so, or how many people disagree with some of these comments. So I did want to ask, everybody in this video here, you guys can tell me down in the comments how you guys feel about those historical debates. So I've had a few people say that they don't like them at all, that they would prefer that they weren't in these videos. And then I've also had several people who've said that maybe I should put them at the end of the video. Now when it comes to those historical parts, I started doing that in my first kind of EU4 series that I had done in a long time, and that was that English one. I think we did that back in 2018 when I had kind of returned to EU4 to check it out, that I haven't played it for years. And so I did it in that one because, of course, that is my kind of period of expertise. That is what my degree is mostly in. My history degree was mainly focused on early modern European history. And so I started those historical discussions. A lot of people really liked them. And so then I then also started doing them when we started playing CK2 again with those two roleplay series that we did last year. And those two were in France and Denmark, I believe was the other one that we did. And I did the historical discussions in those two, and then I also did it in our most recent EU4 series where we played as Milan. And across those four series, I've never had a single complaint about them. Everybody seemed to have liked them, really enjoyed those parts. So that's why I continue doing them and why I do them in this series as well. However, again, I have seen many complaints about it in this one, in this series. And again, probably about half of them are saying they don't like them, while the other half are saying that they prefer they'd be at the end. And here's the thing, very few people make it to the end of my videos, and from my understanding, that's the case on every channel. People just don't watch, especially these longer videos. They just don't watch the whole thing. I think with the CK3 videos, about a third of viewers are making it to the end. So not many, less than half make it to the end of the video. While I can also see exactly how many people skip those historical discussions, and about 10% skip it. And that would not count those who then go back and watch it after they watched the video. 10%, skip it in the beginning. And I don't know how many of those 10% then go back and watch it later. So 90% of people are watching the historical discussions. And a third only make it to the end. So, I mean, for me, it's just, I would rather not do them than put them at the end. This wasn't really supposed to be something that was going to cause any issues. I did them because everybody seemed to like them. Everybody enjoyed them and think they added to the overall series. So that's the reason why I started them. That's the reason why I continue doing them. And if they're going to be a problem, then I don't see any reason why we should do them. But again, I don't want to base it off of a dozen comments. I want to know, the majority's opinion. What do you guys feel? I would put a poll on the video, but YouTube removed polls. I don't know how long ago. Months ago. Maybe as long as a year ago. I don't know. It's been a while. I have no concept of time anymore because it's just been flying by. But they removed polls a while ago, so I can't put a poll on the video. I could put a third-party poll off of YouTube, but I'm just gonna go based on what you guys say in the comments. If you guys want me to keep the historical discussions in, then we'll do them. If you'd prefer them at the end, or you just don't want them in, then we just won't do them at all. I think it'd be better to do it that way and avoid any kind of issues. So let me know down in the comments below your opinion on this matter. So let's go ahead and get started in today's episode, where we're going to be continuing the war with Scotland. We just barely started last episode, so we didn't get to do much. And we're going to go ahead and start with sending this army over here to attack these guys, where we have a good chance of winning here. That's our main army. And then I've broken down this into a bunch of different armies here that are all going to be doing the sieges. And the first siege I want to do, I suppose we'll have them go after... Remember, we have to make sure we siege there. Let's go after the capital. And it looks like we could go all the way through here without taking any attrition. Oh yes, that's because it borders our territory here. Alright, so we'll go and attack there with this army. Make sure we get it done quickly. Let's go ahead and get these other guys all assigned. So we want the one who has the bonus here. Yeah, this guy right here. He's going to come over to the capital. Let's be able to siege those down a little bit quicker. And then with the remaining armies, doesn't really matter where we put them, just so long as we make sure we get one to come down here and take the war goal. And it looks like I might have just assigned everybody there. My bad. And then we'll take these guys here. It doesn't really matter where we have them, I suppose. We'll put them here so they can support those guys there. And this guy's supposed to go here. Alright, excellent. Alright, so I also took care of many of our prisoners. So we're going to get some hooks. We got some people that are giving up claims. We also have... I might have got a little bit of money from one of them. For the most part, yeah, I think this is the one I got money from. For the most part, there wasn't very many options that actually generated money. And I'm just trying to clear the prison up a little bit because it was getting kind of crazy. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to do. One of our other sons is ready for his education. So we already have Ailey currently with an education and an educator, and that is Duke Roger. And then we also have Adam, our eldest son. He's currently being educated by this Count of Sussex here. And of course he's doing the intrigue focus. And Lug is doing the stewardship focus, and his is the Duchess of Brittany. So the next one is Prince William. So let's go and figure out what we're going to have Prince William do. He is curious. So we already have a steward. We have an intrigue. So we want to go with either learning or diplomacy. And I'm considering doing learning because Prince William isn't really set to get many titles, and he's not set to get any land. So what we could do is have him instead go into the church. I think that'd be an interesting way to do this. So yeah, we could have Prince William go with learning, and I think that's what we're going to do. So he'll do that, and thus we're going to have to find a guardian who has very, very good learning. All right, Earl Maurice here has an absolutely stupid learning skill. 39, good God, that is so high. So I know it's weird saying the stupid learning skill. But yeah, let's go ahead and send him our son. Yeah, he should get a very good education here. So let's send that proposal off. And we do have money as well to spend, so let's go ahead and spend some of that. These mercenaries, by the way, that we'd gotten, I think we inherited these from our mother. And I think that's how I got those, because I wasn't sure how the hell we had those. I'm thinking that's the case. We inherited them from our mother. Let's go ahead and build up some of our men-at-arms. I think that's what we should do with our money here. So let's get the light horsemen built up. Get them built up at least one, seeing what else we might want to do. Obviously pikemen, we'll get them put up one as well. Maybe get the bowmen too. Alright, so we're still looking pretty damn good on money. So you know what, let's just go and put the light horsemen all the way up. Get them up to level 8 there. And just kind of looking at our money here. And it might not be... Yeah, we might want to give this a second, because it might not be registering how it's going to hit our monthly income just yet. Alright, so yeah, we'll let it go through the month and we'll see how bad that gets. Alright, so should get there before he done. Yeah, he's gonna leave anyway. I was gonna say we should get there before he finishes the siege. He's gonna go up into the mountains there. We don't want to fight him there, so we'll just avoid him. And looks like we of course got the smallpox out of our court because we just completely got rid of him. Speaking of that character who was a knight, we need to replace him because he was one of our best knights. And we actually have a guest here who is pretty darn good, 25. So let's go and recruit him to court. It's going to be 70 gold. We'll see if they have any more guests. That's the only one I saw that was really decent. Jeffrey's okay. I guess he's better than some of the ones we have. But I don't know if he's worth, like, paying for. What's his other stats? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll pay for him. Just because we have... He's only 20 gold and we have such cruddy knights right now. Alright. So, it looks like he has a patrol... we'll go and let them knock that out real quick. Alright, I don't know what he's waiting on there. Alright, so we've got all these sieges going here, guys. So with these completing, once all the sieges are completed, I do expect that the war will be pretty close to being done at that point. And what happened? Okay, so it looks like the Duchess here died. We now have a new alliance with our brother-in-law here, who's married to Princess Elizabeth. So it looks like he inherited all these titles here. if he didn't already have them. Alright, so he's a duchy in Leon's lands. And we now have an alliance with them. Okay. Alright, so again, once we finish all these sieges up, we're going to put this on speed 4. It looks like he's going back out to sea. They still haven't stopped doing that. I mean, I guess maybe that's the best tactic to go here. I almost want to just go and attack him. He does have the defensive buildings. Like, what is he getting exactly? Let's just take a look here. +2 defender advantage from the logging camps. That's really not that big of a deal. We have way more troops. Let's just go and engage them, guys. Because once we win this battle here, we don't have to worry about his damn army anymore. At least for a little while. So we did finish the construction up down here. Let's go ahead and get something else building. I guess we'll do the trade port. Yeah. Give us some nice money there. Increase the development growth. All good things, guys. Now we could pull all of our allies into this conflict. I just don't think it's necessary to pull them in. And we captured him. So we actually got that not from doing the siege of his capital province, but from the battle. He was in the battle. And we finally captured our rival. This is what the whole purpose of the war is. Of course, we do want to get this county, but our main goal was to get our rival in our prison, and we have him, guys. Alright, excellent. So we'll deal with him after the war. We'll let him sit and wait and just ponder on what's going to be happening to him. We lost 56 dudes. They lost almost 1,600. Let's just take a look, see how our knights did here. So Duke Rodolfo, I think that's how you pronounce that. Yeah, Rodolfo. He killed the mayor here. Well, the Count of Sussex, remember, he's one of the ones educating our child. He killed this guy here. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. Alright, so it looks like he's in another war. Yeah, he's in another conflict right now. I'll have to see what happens there. That might be... Yeah, it looks like that might be part of this conflict here. Okay, so this is the other guy that we're currently at war with. And this is the one we got pulled in against the Hungarians. Okay. And of course our mercenary contract is expiring. That's fine. We know about that. And we just got pulled into another conflict. Which one is this? So this is the Duke that just inherited that land from his mother. He's having a holy war here. Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't accept this. We're okay. We probably won't help. But yeah, we'll accept the holy war. That would allow us to hire Knights Templar if they were available, but they are not. Alright, so we got an event for Swain the King here, King Roger of France. And so, because he appreciates the Feast of War, the ruling of the realm surely interests him, or he surely enjoys subterfuge and intrigue. Okay, well, as far as his stats go, he's definitely into diplomacy more than anything else. And not really getting anything from these here. I would say maybe just because of his education, we'll go at flamboyant. Yeah, he's a flamboyant trickster and a schemer. I suppose we'll do the subterfuge and intrigue. We'll see how he feels about that. In his response, he was encouraged by my slight dip into more personal topics. So now we got a nice little 10+ opinion boost with him. Excellent. We'll probably only sway him once as long as it succeeds. I don't think we'll need it to be any higher than that. We can go ahead and attack these guys here. And I forgot to move these guys, so they're doing that siege up there. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Again, once we win all these, and that should be it. Yeah, these sieges are all going to finish around the same time, and that should be the end of the conflict. So we got some more prisoners here. We'll go through all our prisoners at the end of the conflict, and looks like we finished up 2 sieges. We got the money from that. Alright, so we've taken this county here and that county up there. Let's go and see where we might want to move these guys. Probably just move them somewhere where they can support troops. Yeah, we'll just move them over here. And I don't know that we'll actually get another siege done. I suppose we can try, though. This is the army that's much, much faster at sieges. And it looks like we did outlive another rival. So we're going to lose some stress from that. I don't even know if we had any stress. It looks like we had 20. Alright, so Lord Nicholas has died. Alright. So we're at 51%. We did get a blacksmith guild done. So that's our duchy building here. Alright, excellent. We were able to further upgrade it. That's what we did right there. Alright, so let's go do the next one. I guess we'll just go ahead and build the next walls and towers here. the Baileys. Gives us a little bit of money and a few other benefits as well. Alright, so another siege is done. We're now at 61%. Looks like we also had a battle here. Yeah, they just engaged us. Luckily, it looks like our troops are coming to help out. So, yeah, we'll try and help them with that battle. Let's just take a look, see what happened here. Alright, so this is against 514 guys here. We fought and destroyed. Didn't kill anybody, though. Alright, so this battle should be an easy win here. Yeah, we're done. Killed about 400 dudes. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and get the large army here. Just move them over to this province. Okay, so we're at 77% with that siege being won. So let's go and move over to the next province. And we'll just keep on doing these sieges, might as well. Though I'm not sure if we want to go... What we could do, I guess, is support them going here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then have this army come over to this way. Alright, so another siege has been knocked out, now at 82%. That's a siege right there. So let's go to this one next. Alright, and so yeah, just getting a ton of buildings finished up. Should help us in the money department by quite a bit. We're actually needing some money, so maybe we'll go ahead and take a look at those prisoners just to get a little bit of money, just to kind of continue us through this conflict here. Alright, so we're also about to win this conflict here. And we were able to sway King Roger. We lost those mercenaries too. That's alright, we didn't need them. So what we're going to want to do now is go ahead and switch this up. I don't think we need to sway him again, besides only having 47% chance of success. He likes us quite a bit despite all those negatives that we're getting with him. So let's go ahead and do something else with our personal scheme. Maybe Adam wants to romance somebody. I mean, he does have... I mean, I don't feel like he needs to do anything with his wife again. We've already attempted romancing her, or not romancing her. We've tried seducing her before, and we were completely unsuccessful. Also, we've got plenty of kids as well, so I don't really feel like that's necessary. We already have one lover, of course, and that's his betrothed. But I feel like that's not enough. So let's go ahead and find another woman. I'm not sure who. Yeah, I was gonna romance our rivals' wives, but all of our rivals are ladies now, so it's not really an option. All right, well, we'll have to just find another lady then. There's a countess here. Yeah, let's romance her. She's just a 19-year-old countess, doesn't have a husband or anything. So yeah, we're gonna seduce her. I keep saying romance, but we want to seduce. She doesn't really like us all that much, so therefore we only have 55% chance of success. But you know what? That might increase. There's always a chance that those odds could increase, you know, from events that fire. All right, so we've got, what, 4 sieges going right now? And, okay, yeah, 5 sieges. We also finished up the farm estates here in London, so yeah, we're just getting a ton of stuff done, so much so that, yeah, we don't have any damn money. So let's go ahead and try ransoming off some of these prisoners here. Though before we do, let's make sure we're not getting anything here. No, we're not. All right, so let's just go ahead and ransom off whichever ones have a little bit of money for us. 286, that's not bad at all. Though I do want to see if this is going to be somebody who's going to be a vassal of us. Doesn't look like it. So let's go and ransom that character off. 220 here. I'm going to take that. And that'll likely be enough for right now. Yeah, that should be enough. We'll take a look if we get anything from her. Nope. Okay. So wait until those come back in and then we'll build something in London. And they have been accepted. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get something else being upgraded here. Let's go for, I feel like, more money or something that benefits our troops maybe. See what we get here. See if there's anything, any bonuses down here. It doesn't look like it. No, it looks like the only thing we're going to get is the levy reinforcement bonus here. Yeah, and they increase levy sizes. Okay, let's do something else then. I think we're going to do this one. Yeah, because this gives us money as well as some other benefits. So we'll do that one. Alright. And faction was created against us, the Liberty faction. And that's the Duchess Cecilia, the one who's tutoring one of our children, I think our son, our second son, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so just almost got these done, and that's 100%. Excellent. So do we want to finish this last siege here? I think we should. Well, it's 2 months. It's a lot longer than expected. How about this one? That's 36 days. I suppose we'll keep on going. How about this one here? 4 months. Yeah, we'll keep them going for the money, guys, and for any prisoners we might happen to capture. And of course, we're devastating Scotland as well, so that's always helpful too. And looks like there was a conflict here against the Duke. Let's just see who he's at war with exactly. So there's a populist uprising here. All right, and then he's also at war down here in the south. Okay. I was just kind of curious. We should keep tabs on what he's doing, since he is our most powerful neighbor. Or I suppose we neighbor the Holy Roman Empire now, so I guess they're the most powerful one. This guy would make a fantastic knight. So let's go and recruit him to court. Looks like he also might have some claims, maybe not. Oh, he's just an experienced fighter. Okay, well that's exactly what we needed. An albino experienced fighter. Yeah, he'll be really helpful. Just trying to get my knights built up, guys, because our knights are not great. All right, so we finished up one siege. That's the one up there. So we still have one siege left going that we want to finish up. This one will be in 31 days. So we'll let it finish up. I'm going to attack these guys just because it should be an easy battle and he can't get away. Get them destroyed, and I guess it doesn't matter because we finished up the siege. All right, so let's go ahead and end the conflict now. I don't think there's any other wins that I'm willing to wait for. Yeah, it's 2 months. That one's 50. Yeah, it's 2 months. I think that's enough waiting, guys. So let's go ahead and end this conflict and enforce the demands. Remember, we took a county for Earl Henry that also gave us a hook on him. Excellent, and should have increased his opinion a little bit too. He should be like thankful. Yeah, we pressed his claim, so we got a plus 50. Excellent. So now he has an additional county here, and it looks like he actually has quite a bit of territory right here. All right, and then his heir is here, so we did in fact create a pretty powerful noble up here in the north. Once he inherits all his father's lands, yeah, he's gonna be pretty powerful up here. So hopefully we can keep them friendly with us. Remember, we did give him that duchy in the county, so he's gonna like us because of that. And that's why we gave it to him instead of his father, who's, you know, obviously quite old. And a reward for his son is still a reward. All right, so with all of our troops here, let's get them onto our home territory. Remember, the war is not yet over. We have additional conflicts that we have to finish up, but I'm not gonna help out in those. So what we want to do is just make sure we disband them in our own territory. Yeah, because this one's almost over, and I don't see any enemy troops here that we have to worry about. One of our prisoners, Martha, has died. And then we're not going to help out in this conflict either. I'm just not, I don't know that he might, because it's a war here. I suppose there are advantages to doing this. What is he getting over this? He gets a sheikdom. So he would increase his territory. So I think we might, in fact, go ahead and help him out. Now, because all this will hurt the King of Leon, because we're creating a more powerful vassal here. One who also happens to be married to our sister. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do, guys. I think we will go ahead and send our troops over there. And, well, these are very large armies, aren't they? I mean, now that I see the troop numbers, man, I just don't know that we'd help out in this. Because, like, yeah, you know, we're a Crusader king, and you know, we want to help our allies as well. And, you know, we'd like to expand Christian territory. But at the same time, this is like a massive investment. This isn't like sending 1,000 troops over to your ally. I mean, we're sending, you know, an insane amount, like 20,000 troops. We'd have to send everybody because they have so many troops over here. We'd have to send a very large number of troops. This is a massive investment. I guess Adam would do it, though, so we will. I don't think this is wise, though, personally. I think this is kind of very, very, very wasteful overall. Like, the amount of money we're going to have to spend to get all of our troops into the sea. Yeah, it's going to be incredibly wasteful, guys. Quite wasteful indeed. I mean, like, yeah, we're losing like 200 gold here. And that's not counting how much we're losing because of the expenses, 52.5 every single month. Now, given we wouldn't be completely free of having to pay maintenance just because we were at peace. So maybe it's not quite that amount. How did we lose devotion? What did we do? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how we got that. Was it from... I mean, we are trying to seduce her, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Alright, so let's go and get all these troops moved over to here to assist them. How's the best way to do it? Is he at war with him as well, or just here? Looks like he's just at war right there. Okay, I see. All right, so I guess we'll probably land, I would say over here, but there's already troops there. We don't want to land too close because obviously we're not trying to fight them right away. I guess we'll go down there and see where they're at once we get down. All right, so we'll move these guys over to here. And these 3 on over to here. Okay, we did get some additional taxes. Nice. It's on the benefits of having a very good steward. And yeah, he's being chased down right now, trying to flee off the sea. I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah, but 10,000 troops, that is a lot, man. And because he's down here, we might want to change up where our own troops are located. So let's go and have this guy go down this way. Alright, yeah, they're going to start sieging all this down. So we're going to have to go up there and fight them. But again, we do have to lose that penalty that we take. And we do have a trained hitter. Okay, she's 43 years old. Do we have a physician? I don't actually know if we do. Let's just take a look. We do. Isabel's currently our physician. And she's not quite as good as that other one, but we'll just wait till she passes. She's done a great job. She served us well so far. All right, so with these guys, let's go and have all of them come down to here so we can just start sieging immediately. Who is this guy? I guess we'll use them both for sieging. Yeah, I think they're both supposed to be for sieging. All right, now with these armies here, let's just take a look at them all and see how we want to do this. Because we're going to need additional troops here. We can't just have the 5,000 fight. That won't be enough. So yeah, we'll take these 5,000 and bring them over this way. And then we'll attack with the entire 10,000 once they no longer have the penalties. There is a battle here, but that is not involving our guys. Oh no, Earl Henry died. Alright, so Earl Henry died, and thus his son has taken over all this territory. So we have made a very powerful vassal up here. He hasn't gotten the powerful vassal icon yet, so maybe he won't be a powerful vassal. I guess we'll see what happens. But we do need to fill this council position. I almost want to wait to see if he ends up becoming a powerful vassal. Because you would think I think he's stronger than, yeah, I think he's stronger than both of these guys here. So he should become a powerful vassal. So you know what, we're just going to wait. It's okay if we don't have a marshal for a couple weeks. Let's just let that kind of readjust itself. Because it does take a little bit of time to adjust. And we did achieve victory in this conflict here. I don't remember what this was over. This is the Hungarians. Okay. So they won. So that's good. Alright, so now we're just in this war. This is the only war we're currently dealing with. So let's go ahead and start bringing our troops up there. I know they're not quite ready to actually fight just yet. Looking for somewhere where we're not going to take any attrition, but this is just far too many troops. Looks like we also need a commander for this army here, so let's just go ahead and grab somebody. Alright, so let's bring him. Again, there's not really anywhere we can go and not take attrition unless we were to split these up, which I suppose is what we'll do. Let's take this one here and move them. There's just nowhere. We'll move them right there. Alright, and then this army here, there's not going to be anywhere that they're going to be able to sit and not take attrition. That's okay. We're just waiting until we lose that penalty, and they'll be attacking. We should probably not attack. Oh, no, we should definitely attack these guys here. They are in the hills. So yeah, we want to attack those guys there. Alright, so with that in mind, let's just go ahead and have these guys go anywhere. Because yeah, there's just nowhere to go where we're not going to take attrition. I suppose we'll go here. Alright, so we got a stewardship perk. Excellent. So let's go and see what we're going to get. At any cost, we can use the sell titles decision. This did result in them all moving. They are not looking at fighting us here. Yeah, they are not interested. They are going to attack us here with 4,600 men. And I suppose we'll go ahead and bring these other troops there to assist. Or are they locked? They are. Okay. Though I can't tell. Okay, yeah, I think they're all going over there. Alright, so let's just go and bring them all over there just to reduce the casualties. And plus, I do expect them to bring the other. Maybe not, though. Now that we've won this, yeah, they're not going to go. Alright, so this should be a quick win. And we did capture some enemy combatants. Excellent. Let's go and take a look at the details. The casualties were actually pretty close to the same here. Alright, well that's not good. Looks like their knights did quite well. Let's see how it actually went down in the night-on-night battles. So the Duke here looks like he was wounded, but he did get a kill. Then we have our Earl. It looks like he's doing pretty well, you know, injuring several enemy knights. Yeah, he did a lot of battles, didn't he? All right. So have we hit? Yeah, we did hit the end of the month. So let's go ahead and assign a marshal. And I'm actually surprised that they did not rank that guy up. I'm really surprised that he's not a powerful noble. You'd think he would be, given all the territory he currently has. I think this will eventually adjust. I think he will end up being a powerful noble. But for right now, we'll just have to you know, base it off of, you know, who our current powerful nobles are. And again, we just don't have any good marshals. We had some difficulty with that. None of these guys are very good when it comes to the marshal. And it's the same thing with all of our current. So I think we'll just assign anybody here in that case. I might have assigned this guy. I think his is okay. Yeah, I think we would have assigned him. And you know what? We will. I know that he's not the best possible marshal here. I'd like to keep him. I mean, I guess he really likes this. So I guess we don't have to worry about keeping him happy. Because we gave him all those titles. All right, so in that case, we'll just give it to the best character. And I think the best character would likely be this guy here. Yeah, he's got the 19 skill, but I could see giving it to the Duke. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it to the Duke. He's older as well. I feel like he's more deserving of the title. That'll be his reward because he's done quite well in many of these battles for us. Exposed. Countess Helene welcomes me with a mischievous smile, and her eager hands immediately get to work on buttons and laces. Within a few heartbeats, I stand naked and shivering before her, but when I attempt to return the favor, Helene pushes me away and screams, "Guards, there's an intruder in my chambers! Guards!" Bare as a newborn babe, I bolt across the room and crawl out the window. The brooding witch will pay. Alright, so we can't seduce her. She was repulsed by our advances. Alright, well, the arrogant Emperor Adam, there's no way he would tolerate that. Not at all. So he would attempt to probably imprison her, I think. Yeah, I think he would straight up try and arrest her after that. And how many disgruntled vassals do we have? Let's just take a look. It doesn't look like we have any. Okay, so yeah, we're going to try and imprison her. It's only a 62% chance, so we very well might fail, which would be very inopportune considering the fact that our troops are all overseas right now. But this is something Adam would not wait for. Besides, he's not a patient man. He would try and arrest her immediately, even if it's not optimum. So we might need to send more troops back home. Let's try and get this war done. We helped in the war score a little bit, but not as much as you'd expect. And I completely forgot about these troops here who have just been sitting here for a period of time. So he's already sieging here. So with us winning that battle, we did help out quite a bit there. Just seeing where we should. I suppose we'll just go after, you know, each county from the coast until we get to the capital. Yeah, I guess that's the way we'll do it. So where do we want to send these guys? Just go after the biggest one. Looks like it doesn't matter. You know, the same damn size here. What about this one here? Yeah, it's a level 2. All right, so yeah, we'll just go after it. It just doesn't matter. We'll have this guy go here, and then this guy will go here. Do have to get another commander here. And could recruit this guy to court. Alright, he'd make an okay. We could also lead the troops ourselves. We'll just have this guy lead. If Adam's going to lead, he's going to lead like a larger army. Alright, so let's go ahead and now bring all these troops down to their territory. We'll start taking all the counties up along here. So we'll get them moving all down here. And it looks like we might engage their army again. Yeah, they actually have another... oh, damn. Alright, so I crossed a river and there's really no way to avoid that. Alright, so that's a shame. We were able to arrest the Countess. Very, very nice. Alright, so she's in our prison. She's going to regret the way she treated us. So we did get the river crossing here, so that's unfortunate. But it does, you know, wreck their army, push them back into their own territory here. And yeah, that war score is, you know, in the negative right now. And the casualties weren't that bad considering. Okay, excellent. Let's see if we lost anybody. Oh, shit. The Duke William just died. That's the Duke we, like, literally just... So who took control of all that territory? It looks like his brand new son, his newborn babe of a son here, just took over all this territory in the north. Wow. He's also delicate, so he might not live. So this might result in her taking over. And if she takes over, then those titles will be split between two of our other vassals when she dies. She is really young, though. All right, interesting. And yeah, remember, this is all part of our dynasty as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, Duke William died. That's a shame, because I think he would have made a good vassal. All right, so we had, with our lover, we did have another kid. We do need to deal... No, we're going to let him sit in prison for a little while. He can sit in prison and think about himself, what he done did. So we've had another kid. This is a son, so bastard son. And so let's figure out what we're going to name him. Probably not Richard. Look at, you know, we could do Richard, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Let's do Richard. So we can say I would legitimize him as my own, or I cannot dishonor my family by legitimizing a bastard. I don't know exactly what he would do here. Yeah, I would say you could go with either route here. We didn't legitimize our other bastards though, so we'll just say this one. Okay, so we have another son that we'll have to get educated in a few years here. Oh, and I did forget to get this army moving. Let's go and do that now. And you know what? They might actually come after these armies here. Yeah, they very well could. So let's go straight down here, and that's what I expect. That this 6,300 men here are probably going to come down to one of these two armies here. So you know what? Let's actually turn this down to speed 3, because I feel like it's moving too quickly, and we're going to miss an attack or something like that we need to support our troops in. So we get a trade port finished up over here, so let's go ahead and get something else built in. We could further upgrade these two, but let's just keep on going down this way, and I think this one should get us another, yeah, that'll get us some more benefits here for our troops across our realm. So yeah, we're going to get that. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep on moving down here, make sure that we keep our troops on the move. We got another guest here. And these are all ladies. We're looking for more knights. Could always use more knights. Let's make sure all of these are led by, have leaders. They do. All right, excellent. All right, so they might have got engaged in a battle here against Leon. But yeah, they are coming up around this way. Probably to attack those guys. Yeah, that looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. We might be able to get out of there in time if we left now. And we have 4 months left, so there's really no reason not to. I know that we're going to take 117 casualties there, but you know what? That's better than, you know, them attacking. And I don't know if we'd get there in time. In addition, I mean, we might be able to. I don't know, it's really hard to say. I guess they're about the similar distance as us. You know what, we'll take a look. We'll see how far along we are once they get a bit closer here. Alright, so they're going that way next. So I don't know if we would get there in time, but they might not even attack if the 10,000 are right next to them. So we're going to keep them there, guys. And we'll see if they end up attacking or not. One of our prisoners, Constance, has died. Okay. How are we doing on our dread level? We're at 91. Make sure everybody stays fearing us. They're not going to attack over that way now. Yeah, they're not interested in attacking us. Looks like they might come after those 1,400 men. A lot of troops over here, guys. Quite a few troops. Let's go ahead and split off one of these armies here so they can continue sieging. Maybe take like this smaller one here and have them go after, I don't know, somewhere. Suppose they can go after their next. Yeah, that works. Let's go ahead and have them attack there, although I did send all of them. My bad. So let's have this guy deselected, and then have these guys come over here to potentially support these guys here. Yeah, it does look like they're going to attack there. It looks like there will be a battle. We're not going to get there in time. It's only on the plains anyway, so it's not like we're getting any defensive bonuses. I don't think we'll arrive in time to help them. We did finish up this siege here, though, so let's go ahead and have them go to the next location, which I guess we'll do... Let me just see here what's the best place for them to go based on the fortification levels. Could do it up there to keep them kind of far away. Yeah, we'll put them up there. Keep them far away from the enemy armies that are kind of stomping around right now. Passionate interest. My honeycomb, Duchess Cynic, is playing absent-mindedly with my hair as she tells me about the rumors at court. Though I know little of such things. So remember, this is, I should mention that this is, of course, our lover here that we have, you know, his betrothed. Oh, they've actually married. Huh. Yeah, they finally got married. Well, it took long enough. He got into prison and then he decided to finally get the marriage done. So I guess they got married from a cell. She's our lover, too. That is great. Though I know little of such things, I find myself mesmerized by her passion for the subject. Her beautiful eyes are positively glowing, and the deep insight behind her words is clear. Even to a novice like me, I think I could listen to her forever. As we can say we love her and she becomes our soulmate. Or we say, how interesting, can you explain one more time? And then we'll get 500 intrigue lifestyle points. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because we were considering going with intrigue. With this character, perhaps. Alright, so looks like that battle was lost. Okay. These guys also seem to be hurting on supply here. Wherever they were at before, they weren't getting enough supply. Alright. So let's see how we want to do this. We're still attempting to engage them. We would not have a good chance of winning there. They have similar numbers to us, so we really need like them to attack us on a defensive location. Alright. Or attack across a river or something, so maybe if we can engage them right here at the ford, get them to attack us across the ford, which they probably wouldn't. I guess we'll just stay here for right now, although we are... maybe we should move these armies separately because we are taking attrition. I think we probably should. Just go and separate them just a little bit. Just get these guys moving around. And we'll see what they do. I think they might end up coming over this way. But yeah, we are taking the supply hit as well. So what we really need to do is get our supplies back up, especially for that main army here. Looks like we got a peasant revolt here. Okay. So that's unfortunate since our army is not here to deal with this right now. But yeah, Adam would never do that. Peasant's lot is to serve their lord, of course, the arrogant Adam would say. So it's going to rally the troops. And it's about 1,000 men there, so can't really deal with that right now because we got to get this conflict down here done with. I knew this was going to be a real hassle for us, guys, and it absolutely has been. That's what I was figuring, though, that it's going to be a hassle that wasn't in any way worth it. We are getting the supplies back up, so it's probably best to just wait. Though I think they're going to come across this ford, and I'd really like to have them engage us there. That would be for the best. I suppose we'll just wait. Although, yeah, this kind of opens us up to a lot of attacks. Are these guys getting supplies as well? They should be. Alright, yeah, we just kind of got to wait until we get all these supplies up. And he might attack them instead of us. There's a possibility he'll attack that 3,700 men before he attacks us. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, guys. We've got to get the supplies dealt with, the supply issues. And all three armies are unfortunately short supplies, though it does seem like these guys are not getting supplies right now. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it did go up. Maybe we should go onto friendly territory here. That would help. This will be friendly soon. So yeah, we'll bring this guy over to here, and then this guy will go over to here. Alright, excellent. So we did finish up wooden barracks, and not entirely sure. There, it's right there. Okay. This is one of our new locations here. So let's go ahead and get something else constructing here. After we got something for the levies, we'll get something for... I almost want to go over military camps and just have this one be like entirely based on getting us, you know, bonuses. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's get the military camps here. It'll be a very high levy province for us. We're at 25% for the war score here, guys. It looks like they did engage this army up here. That's unfortunate. I didn't even see them up there. Yeah, they came up around here and engaged them. This is really bad because that's the army that can do the quick sieges. I didn't even see them up there at all. Yeah, this has been a troublesome conflict. Again, not surprising at all, but still unfortunate. All right, so let's have these guys now move over to this. You know, we could have them attack here, or even have those guys go there. And then we could use these ones in the battles. So yeah, I think we just might make them attack us. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have them attack us. So let's find somewhere where we can safely cover these troops. And a big part of it's just the low supply here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep an eye on them too. Yeah, 10,000 troops just stomping around right now. So some of our vassals were captured because of that. And yeah, now we're at 32% here. We are winning sieges though, kind of ticking that up, making up for some of the losses here. So with, I think that was this siege right here that was finished up. Some more troops over this way. Are they sieging over here? They are not. So essentially, they're just kind of running around and defeating our siege armies while they can. I don't know, again, that there's anywhere where we can kind of chill out closer to the troops. There's really not. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so they could attack us here, and then we wouldn't be able to support that. We can't even keep our eye on them. It looks like they're coming down here to attack those guys, so let's go ahead and move to support them now. Because I do expect they're going to attack them. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and send these guys in as well. Yeah, don't know that we'll be able to get there in time. Yeah, they are going to attack us there. They are running low on supplies as well. We're about to finish this siege, but should we just go ahead and send them in? Just so we have more troops there? I mean, it's only 1,300. I suppose it's not really much. So yeah, I don't know if we'll get there in time, guys. Looks like no. Faction targeting us has disbanded. Okay. And of course we had that battle that we lost. And 3,100 something people lost. That's a lot. Those all levy armies, you know, that we use for sieges, they're just not very good at battle. They can't do anything in battles. And then we're getting called into another damn conflict here. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of messed up that you lose fame in every single, and so much fame on every single one. But yeah, we just can't get out of these. I guess we'll accept this. But yeah, if you, it's kind of unfortunate where they made it. I feel like they kind of shifted it to the point where alliances now are something that are a hassle to have, a real hassle. I don't know how beneficial they are, because if you're like us, I mean, we rarely ever need our alliances. In this war, it would be helpful, but I don't think we'd be able to pull them into this conflict. I don't know if they'd help. I think we're gonna have to start pulling in some vassals, seeing if we can't, some allies, seeing if we can't get some people brought into this. So we have to select which conflict. Looks like she will only help with the Peasant uprising. I suppose that's better than nothing. So let's pull her into this. So she'll help us with that Peasant uprising, since we're not really able to deal with this. Seems like that's the only one we can get them in, because it's the only one we're a leader. And so the Hungarians, I don't need them to come all the way over here for that. And this guy would not be able to help us with that. So let's look at the house members and see if any of them would be willing to help us out. I mean, he doesn't have any troops here. He could help in some of these other conflicts, though. But again, I don't think this guy would be all that helpful. He's got 111 dudes. So yeah, I don't think we'll pull him in. I don't think that would be worth it. How about this guy here? He's only got 100 dudes as well. We got this guy. We'll take a look at him here. 2,600 here, so we could pull him into any of these conflicts. So yeah, let's go and pull him into, well, we can't pull him into that one. So even though these are all kind of check marked here, we can't pull them in because we're not the war leader. They look like they're open, but they're not. So he might be able to help us out, and I think that's who we'll bring in. He's got that 2,600 men. Maybe he'll bring his troops across to fight this army here. All right. So yeah, having some difficulty in these wars, guys. This one, in fact, it looks like we might lose this. They just have too many troops. I could bring more troops into there, but yeah, because we lost those two armies there, I think this is done for, guys. Yeah, I think we've already lost so much. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this army home. I think we're done. We're done with helping these guys. To lose so much in a conflict that is, not even, something that we're gonna gain anything from. Yeah, it's just not worth it, guys. Looks like the Count was severely injured. He's our friend as well. I think a lot of people are going to get injured and hurt in this battle here. I think we'll kill a lot of them, but yeah, it's going to be a huge loss for us. It's going to tip the scales of the war, of course. And who knows how many people died in this conflict? I assume a lot. Yeah, so we'll just move our troops back home, guys. Whatever we have left from this. Which I assume we're going to take fairly heavy casualties. Yeah, we still have like 8,000 men left. So we have to wait until they get over to there. But yeah, it ticked the war score down a bit. Not as low as I thought it was going to. But yeah, still pretty low. Let's go ahead and continue building here. Let's go and get something upgraded. Let's see what we want to go for. I guess we can go with the next of the hunting grounds. Yeah, you get some nice bonuses there. We'll go for that. All right, so yeah, huge losses there, but our monthly income has gone up because we're not paying for as many troops now. So yeah, I think we're just gonna leave, guys. This war has been a pain in the butt. We're gonna stay a sinner now. I have a lot of children, a lot of bastard children, and so yeah, we're gonna continue having issues here with the piety. In this defeat, we, despite being vastly outnumbered, now I know it doesn't look like we're vastly outnumbered because, of course, that we had more troops here, but we never had that many. The most we ever had at any time was 7,000 against the 10,000. And so for being outnumbered, it's not too bad on the casualties, honestly. Yeah, not too bad at all. Let's take a look, see how our knights did. This duke did pretty darn well. Yeah, they killed quite a few troops. All right, excellent. So let's take a look at the events and see if we lost it, who all we lost. So yeah, he injured some people, got some good kills here. Looks like the mayor here killed quite a few people. Four of their knights. Wow. All right. And then he wounded a couple other ones. Damn, he did really good, especially considering his prowess. All right, good job, mayor. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get all of our troops the hell out of here, guys. We're done. We are done. Just bring them all back over, back home, and then we'll fight these guys here. Probably won't be able to do it in time. Let's go ahead and deal with our dungeons, guys. I principally want to deal with our rival that we've had in the dungeon for a while. We'll start down here at the bottom and just kind of see what we might want to do here. So we got these ones all kept in here. If they can ransom themselves out, we will, but yeah, they're broke. So we won't ransom them. We have this guy here as well. I'm not entirely sure why we kept him in there. I'm assuming because he wouldn't agree to anything and there was nothing we can get from him. I suppose we can just do a weak hook. There's no reason really to recruit him or anything. So we'll just do that. Just try and clear this up a little bit because we currently have 26 inmates in our prison, so not a small amount. Gonna get him to remount his claims here. I think we're just going to do the weak hook. We could also recruit him. I'm sure we need more knights, even a cruddy knight like this. We could always recruit him, but you know, I don't think we will do that. Let's just get the weak hook. That's fine. All right, we still have the Duchess in there. We're going to keep her there. Let's take a look at this prisoner here. I've had him in there for 6 years. Good God. I'm guessing we've been waiting for, yeah. I think all of these prisoners are in regards to that one count who just doesn't have the money to pay for any of these inmates here. We got this prisoner here, the Duke of Aquitaine. Been waiting for him to get more money, and he doesn't have it just yet. 40 of 300 there. Yeah, none of this is enough to let these guys out for it to feel justified. So here's the Duke here. Let's go ahead and he'll pop him up over here. Let's deal with the rest of these first, and then we'll deal with the Duke. We'll deal with him last. So yeah, we'll just go through all these and see if there's any good amounts that we can get here. Yeah, just 67, not much. 226 of the 300 here. I don't know if that's helping at all, him being in the prison. Maybe we should take a look and see if there's any bonus here. We did capture one of their heirs, but they also captured an heir as well. So that has resulted in them getting a net benefit of negative 15% here. So shouldn't let go of their heir, or one of their heirs. Let's just see which one it is. So are we at war with these guys here? Because I'm not seeing. I'm assuming it is the Sheik here. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want to let him out just yet. I'm assuming that's the one that's giving us the plus 10%, his brother. So I won't let him out. Could demand the conversion of this character here. And I'm not seeing anything else to do with him since we're not going to be able to ransom him for money. Could, of course, kill him. But we do have a lot of prisoners that we could do that with. Let's see if we can get some money. So 195, 300 here. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think we're just going to leave all these in here for right now. Though, we can get a good chunk of money for her. Yeah, let's do that. And any other ones? We get 300 gold. Oh, that's the Countess. That's right, we had to deal with her. We just arrested her. All right, so let's go ahead and deal with our rival. Let's see what we're going to do. I assume that we'd want to torture him. Remember, he tortured us for a long time. We're going to gain 15 dread. We will spend 100 of our piety here. We'll discover any secrets if he has it. We'll lose a little bit of stress as well because he's a rival. And then we're also going to gain that 15 dread. And anybody who's related to him isn't going to like us, but we don't care about that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and torture him. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A truth that the Duke is soon to experience. He'll be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time, so we decided to whip him. And so he got the recently tortured, which is a major health penalty. He gained 100 stress, so that's critical, and 5% chance he might become a lunatic. We could hear him screaming for hours. All right. And somebody converted from Anglo-Saxon to English. Excellent. All right, so we should have our troops here so we can deal with this rebellion. And you created another. All right, so we have. I could have swore that these guys were already in their own separate cadet branch. Maybe not. But they created another cadet branch here. Okay, so he's outside of our house. And that ransom was accepted for 245 gold. Excellent. So yeah, now we just need to deal with this damn rebellion. And then after that, I think we're probably done with any of the conflicts that we are going to be helping out in. Now, we don't need this many troops to do this, guys. We could probably disband a lot of these. Is there any other enemies that are like attacking us? Because I think we might just end up disbanding this army here. I don't think it'll be necessary to keep them around. It is a 4-month penalty as well. But yeah, I just don't want to pay for them. So we're going to disband them. And when we get the rest of the troops up, those are the ones we'll attack with. Because I don't think they would have been able to defeat these guys anyway. Maybe, because they actually are all levies. So yeah, we probably could have defeated them. I didn't think about the fact that it was a peasant rebellion, so easy win. Not entirely sure what they're doing. Our wife's troops. Oh, let's go and turn this up a little bit. All right, so only got a few more minutes left to play, guys. This is the army that we're going to use to attack them, though we might want to wait until we lose the penalty first. And they'll probably take that. There's really no way around that. I don't think I'll be able to get there in time. Oh, it's 3 months. Okay. All right, and then with these troops here, yeah, we'll probably just go and disband all these. Maybe 3 months before we can raise them up. Looks like I didn't do all of them. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. So, earning a lot of money now. So we've got 2 months, and how long until we get till we lose this? A couple days. All right, so let's go and attack them now. Get a nice little easy victory here, and I guess our wife's troops are going to come help out. So that's the end of that conflict. Let's go ahead and arrest this peasant leader here. All right, fantastic. And that has been disbanded. So let's go and get rid of all of our troops now. Because, yeah, we're not going to help out in this war anymore, guys. We took a couple losses, and we took our troops home. Said, screw this, we're done. We helped him out. He's still at 64%, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sure how he got to 64%. Maybe ransoming out that, yeah, the 25%, that's what happened. They ransomed the heir that they had in their dungeon. That was silly. They shouldn't have done that. And looks like the leader of the Hungarians, the king of the Hungarians, died, maybe? Yeah, because although he's called Prince. Huh. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not entirely sure what happened here. Maybe is he an independent ruler? Okay. I think it's because he got landed. So because he got a county here. Yeah, that looks like that's what happened. Princess Ailey is certainly interesting looking, isn't she? Yeah, she's interesting looking. But yeah, it looks like that's what happened because he's his own independent ruler. We now have an alliance with him, and not independent. Obviously, he's still under his father. All right, so what is this about? Your son Adam has taken great interest in my work as your chancellor as of late. If you were to graciously allow me to spend some time with the young man, he is sure to learn quite a few things about politics, etiquette, and diplomacy. So we say, as long as you know what you're doing, and that would give him a weak hook against us, and then he'd become Adam's mentor. All right. And we can say, I would rather teach him myself, and then we will try and improve his stewardship. It'd be 75 prestige, and he would lose opinion with us. Or you say, we will see if you are speaking the truth first, and then we'll have an intrigue challenge against him. Okay. That'd be 71% chance of being successful. Well, what would Adam say here? I feel like, as an arrogant person, we'd probably say I'd rather teach him myself. And you know, we're not bad with stewardship. We're actually decent. We're better when it comes to stewardship than he is. I'm curious why this is a stewardship one. Maybe because that's what we're good at. Because yeah, he's not trying to teach him stewardship. He's trying to teach him diplomacy. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I think we might end up doing the I would rather teach him myself. I feel like that's what Adam would do as an arrogant person. Yeah, I think that's what he'd do. So we'll do that one. I'll see what happens from it. Concerning tutelage. Thanks to my recent tutelage, Adam was able to fill some of the gaps of his education. Earl Aubrey's request was exactly the motivation I needed to help my son unlock some of his yet untapped potential. So we increased his stewardship by 1. Alright, excellent. So now he's got a stewardship of 9. Hope he does well in his education. How old is he? He's 12. So we'll see in about 3 more years how well he has done. The blessing of ignorance. Out of wedlock, our lover has given birth to another child, a son. Okay. So that's the second son she had. Apparently we got her pregnant right after the last one. Wow, we were just going to town with our lover. We'll name him Raul. I think that works. And yeah, we're not legitimizing any of our children, so we'll just do this one. This is what we did with our other options here. So we finished up the Bailey here. So we're going to construct something and then we're done, guys. Then we're done with the episode, unfortunately. So let's go and get another building constructing. And I'm not entirely sure what we're going to go with just yet. Kind of seeing all the different things we have as of now. I guess we'll go with the trade port. I really like the trade ports. They're pretty useful. So yeah, we'll go with the trade port there. I think that makes sense. All right, guys. So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of today's episode. We got one county here in our own war. The main part of the episode was spent fighting this guy's war ineffectively. Did not go well. Yeah, it didn't go well at all. Now, we're still in the positive, but I do expect that to tick over. The 10,000 troops was just too much, man. Unless we kept all of our troops together and we had good defensive bonuses, which is really hard to do when you're attacking their provinces. Overall, it didn't go well. And I just wasn't willing to lose any more than what we already lost for a conflict that's really doesn't involve us at all. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode. And thanks for watching.